Congratulations, you found the V Spot, a podcast where international superstar myself, Madame Vivien V, interviews fascinating people who do fantastic things all about their life, their dreams, and what hits their spot. Today's guest is an actor, singer, artist, dancer whose work oozes with sex, beauty, and defiance. They just released their own independently produced EP, Glass Jaw, and are starring in MGM Plus's American Hostage alongside Jon Hamm. Everyone, please welcome my dear friend and dad, Kat Cunning.
That's me, I'm Kat Cunning.
You're Kat Cunning. Yes.
It's an honor to be here at the V Spot.
My God. I mean, you hit it just right.
I do. It's taken a lot of practice.
How many years of practice?
I just heard that you get good at what you do.
Yeah, and do what you love.
Do what you love.
All the time.
And it will always
set you free.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what my life is built on, is doing what I love here at the V Spot.
What are you loving right now?
Oh my God, I love so many things. To be honest entirely with you, I'm loving like my life and all of the stuff I'm getting to do. I had a beautiful show. You were at it.
Yes,
that
you
was
had
amazing.
A sold-out show here in New York where you sang all of the songs of your new EP, Glass Jaw.
It's true.
Are you loving the process of sharing that with the world?
Yes, although I'll be honest with you. Should I be honest or should I be...
Yeah, you should be honest.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Music is a horrible trap. Just kidding. I love it so much. I do. I love the process of making music, and I love nothing more than the process of performing the music for the people. I threw the show here in New York for myself because I needed to feel the people. But it's a crazy industry, and the way that music is delivered to the world right now is essentially, like free through platforms that are sometimes problematic.
Streaming,
it's like we're used to getting music for free, and it's hard to figure out as an independent artist how to keep that sustainable while also knowing it's the thing I believe in the most, is like how we communicate through music and art. But yeah, with music I sell my t-shirts, which I don't know if you got one, but actually while we're here.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I brought you 2 different sizes because I didn't know if you wanted to feel like you're fit and strong.
Oh my God.
Or if you wanted to feel like...
Oh my God, look at this.
A beautiful little tiny
look
birdie.
Look at you. This is you from the music video.
That's me. That's me as
You're
Jared.
Such a stud. My God.
Pretty handsome guy.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
I love all your hair journeys.
Thank you. Oh, you love so many of my beauty journeys.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get to that part of this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, let's just dive into that. Thank you so much for these. I'm so grateful.
Yes.
Okay, so I started this new show at Wiggle Room last night. Okay, it's every Thursday. Because you're in town for such a limited amount of time, I was like, okay, how am I going to work this out? Because we're recording this very early in the afternoon.
It's basically the break of dawn at 1:30 p.m.
So I was like, oh, they would appreciate this. So I literally did this face last night knowing that I was going to be sleeping in it when I see you today. Because one of my favorite things was always admiring how beautiful I'm trying to beautiful isn't a strong enough word for your makeup talents that you shared with us backstage at House of Yes.
Would you like me to share some tips and tricks?
Yeah, share some tips and tricks with me.
First of all, you're right on the money. Sleeping in your makeup is always a good idea.
It's a great idea.
It essentially gives you that, watercolor whore in a whorehouse bleed of everything. It's soft edges. That's my version of blending. Is just like sleeping on it. The second tip is just do the makeup in the dark if you can. Candlelight, ideally about 5 feet from a mirror.
5 feet from the mirror.
Far away.
Yeah. My sister Aja one time told me when there was one lamp in the house when we were practicing makeup in the early days, she was like, you have to earn the light.
Yes. I'm actually terrified by those little mirrors. They make me feel claustrophobic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that little blue fluorescent thing around a thing that shows me all my pores. I feel like I'm stuck in a tiny box. And then it also feels like it would encourage me to just pluck every single hair out and pick every zit. So I just have to do it from far away with feeling.
Yeah, you just vibe out where the makeup should go.
Yeah, and I feel like I have to cut this bit by saying that my number one memory of you that haunts me daily is just being backstage with you when you're just telling me that I have no idea how to blend. I need to learn how to blend.
Was I mean to you backstage?
No, it was iconic and true.
Oh, okay, great.
But I will say, I was in Cirque du Soleil, and they taught me all the basics of drag makeup. We had to put on the wet, then you put on the powder, then you put on the wet again, and then you beat, all the lines everywhere.
Yeah.
And I did not graduate that makeup school. You have to do like 90 hours of makeup. And
what?
Then,
For Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, because it's, designed by an award-winning makeup artist who then teaches you how to do it every night.
Yeah.
Also teaches you to reuse your eyelashes for like a week, which I just simply couldn't get behind.
No, you do new lashes every time?
No, I had to do it. I had to use the old ones. But I hate eyelashes in general. It makes me feel like a horse in blinders. I'm like, I can't see. I'm going to trip.
Oh my God, I don't wear lashes.
Like, no, you're natural.
I stick to as much natural as I can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For me, it's just amplify. Speaking of amplification, with your album Glass Jaw, you are amplifying the trans experience. Yes. Could you talk more about what the meaning behind your EP is?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's so, I wanted with this project to not be on any particular pedestal. I just wanted to freely make art. I think that in the beginning of making music, it was really important to me to be super verbal about my identity and about queer rights and things like that, just because it was a platform, and I felt like there was a space where it was really necessary for me to announce that was part of my agenda and who I wanted to make the music for and bring to the space. But with this EP, I felt like I had already gotten the opportunity to make songs like Boys, which is a trans anthem for trans men made by all trans men in the video, and it's a gorgeous thing I'm so proud of. But with this one, I really just wanted to tell stories without thinking about the political message from the outside at all, which led me to just really joyfully write songs in my gender. Songs like Pinup Boy, which is a love song, is about being really understood by my partner for my gender identity, which is trans and non-binary. And I obviously don't go out of my way to really express that or spell that out in my day-to-day look in a way that is conforming at least to a hetero idea of what a man or woman or any of that is. But I felt like falling in love with her was like being understood for everything that isn't immediately obvious about me. And the concept of a pinup boy was about me processing being sort of a sexual symbol and somebody who is like, that's also a natural part of expression for me, and I enjoy being like objectified to some degree in my art. Like being a pop star is like, we sign up to be like, oops, I did it again.
Cat call me honey.
Yeah. And
when I like this.
And as you know, everybody calls me dad, which sometimes turns into daddy, which I love. I love all of that. But I also was having, it's real. I mean, they're all real parts of me.
True.
The dad is like the puns, and the daddy is like, we know what the daddy is.
Yeah.
But I found myself getting a little like bored of that being the only shade or the only like hashtag around my pop music, and I just wanted to tell like more nuanced stories in this EP. So Pinup Boy is me processing that. Tiger Lily / My Lady. You love that one?
I love the whole EP, but I'm a bop girl.
Yes, it's a happy
Tiger
one.
Lily
It's a happy
is
ending.
a bop. Like you're there and you're just like,
it's like punky on stage. I'm so glad you got to see it live.
Oh yeah, your sold out show. Vibes immaculate, incredible, wonderful. Choreography, gorgeous.
Yeah, shout out Bailey Olsen.
Also, like, you do this thing where, like, when it always feels like you're about to fall into the sky whenever you're performing. It's gorgeous. The way your voice just, like, spiritually fills the room. What is your favorite song to perform live off this EP?
I don't know. They're all so good. I wrote a couple of them with somebody named Max Vernon, who really pushed me to sing in a higher place in my voice and to like belt the fuck out of the song. So Dancer and Cinderella are like a really fun challenge. Dancer, even if your heart is cold, will you leave it on the line? Yes, and Dancer is like my mission statement. I actually was also a part of like not feeling like I had to spell out or conform or really lean into my gender identity is the whole thing about me. Like the first thing I ever called myself was a dancer. And I feel like that's encompassing of my queerness. It's encompassing of my ability to and desire to fight for our community. Like for me, being a dancer is like all of the discipline. There's a Dan Savage quote that I don't want to butcher. Yeah, let's actually read it because it's just so beautifully said. And speaking of like sexual expression icons and, you know, rebels, but it really wraps up why I wrote Dancer. And it's so
Love Dan Savage.
I do too. Also, he's from Oregon. Let's go.
I'd love to have sex with Dan Savage.
I would love for you to have sex with Dan Savage.
I feel like he like
It would be
knows
educational,
stuff.
generous. Yeah. You would leave like having graduated, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a different level of queerness.
Oh, yeah.
Like a magic load.
Yes, a magic load.
Download.
A download.
Yeah.
It's like you're downloading a whole booklet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of cum. Okay, you ready for this quote?
Ready.
It's an important Dan Savage quote. I've written like 7 paragraphs to try and explain why I wrote Dancer, and then I found this, and I was like, well, come on.
That'll do it.
Yeah. During the darkest days of the AIDS crisis, we buried our friends in the morning, we protested in the afternoon, and we danced at night. The dance kept us in the fight because it was the dance we were fighting for. It makes me want to cry because it's just like we're so beautiful, and I love the term dancer because I feel like, you know, somebody looks at you, all the shit that's going on right now with people that look this gorgeous and are so villainized, you know? A dancer to me is like such an understated, silly little thing that like people underestimate the power and the beauty and how grace works with strength to make it through things, how joy works with anger to make it through things. Like to dance and to have community and to let go and feel free in all of the spaces that we do what we do is like the necessary reward on the way to fighting for what matters.
I know there's a fancier word for it, but you use a lot of like really polar opposites because like Glassjaw, it's about fragility and it's about power.
Yeah.
Right? And a dancer is strength and grace. Why?
I think that no, I love this observation, and I feel like this is like why I'm here, because most people who are interviewing me can ask such nuanced questions. Like, thank you for seeing that. It is a part of what I struggle with, is not being seen as dynamic or having multitudes and being a contrasting human. Like, you've seen me in rooms where I do the darkest, most dramatic thing, and then I'm also like a little golden retriever, nice soft boy. Like, I think that people are interesting. And the reason I love being an actor is because I get to fully step into all sorts of different characters that express the corners of me, because I feel misunderstood when I'm perceived as something more thin than that. And also in music, it's a place where I'm able to express so much that is also underestimated about me or stifled into the other characters that I play. So I just feel, I feel like this constant like fullness, like I either need to like birth a child or take a shit to get all of the information and feel everything that I feel out of my body, you know? And I think that Glassjaw is an example of like not compromising on what genre I wanted to sing, or just like not feeling limited. Like we are more than what meets the eye always, and I think we deserve to express that.
I'm probably going to butcher this quote of yours. I read you saying that you want people to think outside of their own self-perception. That's a mission that drives most of your work.
Yeah, like I think especially when it comes to my gender expression, which we were talking about a little bit, like people not being able to understand everything you are unless you spell it out or change it all day. Like I haven't ever cut my hair in a way that would help me be perceived as more non-binary or something like that. And that's because I can't commit to that anymore than I can commit to this. Like I want to be a shapeshifter. I want to stay available to express all of the things that I feel and am, and to step into different places of imagination. I want us to embrace that, because obviously fashion and all of that stuff, it's a communicator, and we're trying to communicate what we want. So you should always be whatever makes you feel most safe and seen in the world and comfortable. And I think for me, I want to be all of the things. And that's what makes me comfortable. I feel most comfortable and the most myself when I'm performing.
Yeah, thank God you're an artist. There's so much of you.
Thank you. Oh
and
my
you're
God.
so good at sharing it in so many ways.
Thank you.
Congratulations on American Hostage with Jon Hamm.
Thank you.
Very excited, very excited.
Oh my God.
You just did that film, On Swift Horses, with Jacob Elordi and Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yes.
What do you get out of acting that you don't get out of singing, and vice versa?
Oh, acting, I get to, so many things. I get to not be investing in my own business, technically. Like, I get to not be like, hey, I just put all my money into a show, please come buy a shirt.
Yeah.
I get to be in someone else's production, entering someone else's life, entering someone else's story. I get to have a script that I get to study and live in, and new things to learn about the world that I'm about to enter, and other people to play with who are my collaborators. Like, I think the thing about music is that it, especially in an independent endeavor, it can be really lonely, except for those moments that it's incredibly, you have all of the community right there. Like last night or 2 nights ago. Those are the moments where you feel, like you're doing what you're doing. But so much of it is in music is like, I am alone with my thoughts and ideas, and the whole project is me and myself. And when I'm talking about me and myself. And for things like American Hostage, it's so exciting. It's about a real thing that happened. So there's so much history to study around it, and so much about the era in which it happened that informs why I'm telling the story of the woman I'm playing. And it keeps me learning, and it keeps me, it gives me a chance to take my own personality off for a second.
A nice little break.
Yes.
Yeah, a playful break.
A playful break, a collaborative break. It's so collaborative. It's also like film is the first time that, despite how technically horrible I am at doing makeup, let's just be honest.
I love your makeup.
You do, you love
Jesus.
But, when you are used to doing your own thing and going on a stage, you have a thing you get used to and in control of. And being on film, somebody else does your makeup and hair, and that was really hard for me in the beginning to be like, I'm going on TV looking like this. This is what we're doing with my hair today. It was really hard, but it's like now it's super cathartic to be like, this is actually not my music video. I'm just a person in this world, and when this is out in the world, that's where it lives. And I love looking at like the different headshots of all the people I've played. They're so chameleonic, and that's like all I've ever wanted from acting is the opportunity to not be like the same person every day. I wanted to say something about the EP that I forgot to say.
What was it?
Because you so smartly noticed the juxtaposition of all the things.
That's the word.
Yes,
Thank you.
juxtaposition, oxymoronical, whatever. Glass jaw, first of all, just feels good in the mouth. It's nice to say. Give it a good
glass
say.
jaw.
Glass jaw. Glass jaw.
Glass jaw.
It's a boxing metaphor. And Dancer, the whole song of Dancer is a boxing metaphor. The music video is fucking iconic. If you loved Lights Bleeding, you should watch the video. But it's like, I wanted to spell out that a dancer is a fighter. So it's all about boxing. And glass jaw is a term for like, listen, if you're a real boxer, don't hate on me. But my understanding is that you go down easy if you have a glass jaw. It's like, oh, you sucker, like you're fragile. And I made this as an independent project, pulling myself up from the bootstraps of a lot of hard stuff that we don't have to go in today. Everybody went through a lot of hard stuff around the pandemic times. But I basically came to a point in my career where it would have made a lot of sense to quit. And I didn't. And I wrote this instead. And Glass Jaw is about that juxtaposition of vulnerability and strength, and how your vulnerability can be your strength. And if you have a glass jaw, you may go down easy, but you're still fighting, and that's implied. So this is a project that is my own proof to myself that I can still do it even when it feels impossible.
To produce a project as beautiful and magnificent as this independently.
Thank you.
I can't even fathom what goes into that. I mean, your art is already your whole soul. Did stepping in to create this independently, did it change anything about how you see yourself as an artist? Did it change anything about how you see the music industry?
Yeah, it was something that I had to do. I made this project because so much of my music, as you know, is like sort of whispery and sensual and ethereal. And I have learned how to sing on the stage from my first time I ever sung on a stage. I was starting to write and record. I taught myself in audiences, and I think that my voice has grown to be able to do things that it couldn't do in the beginning. And I was sort of afraid to go there. And a thing that I feel like is misunderstood about me in some arenas is that I'm a powerful performer, because so many of my songs are like easy listening pop. So I wanted to make a record that felt like it was spelling out that I could play an arena or a stadium. I want to play Madison Square Garden. I know that live, even with my cute little sexy songs like Confident, where it's literally the lyric is like confident. Like that's as big as I'm singing it on the record. But it's like a huge record to perform live. Like I can't help it when I'm on a stage. I reach to the audience. So I wanted to make a record that at least gave me the opportunity to say I did something that is that big, that I can perform that big, that I can do all of the dream production things to. And it changed me to put that out there and have that there. And I think I learned a lot about my voice and how to perform in making this. And with the music industry and what I learned how to articulate what I believe in enough to ask, unfortunately, favors of incredible people who collaborated with me. It's really hard to do things like this without the support of a label or something like that. But at the end of the day, you own it and you own your creativity, your choices. And I think a lot of these songs wouldn't have been chosen if I was on a label, and I wouldn't have had the time to find this kind of soulful collaboration with the people I wrote this with and the people I made the videos with. I'm just so grateful I got to put this artistic statement out there that's essentially a calling card for what I believe in and what I can do. And, you know, if anyone's really listening, all of my morals, beliefs, dreams, heartbreak, all that stuff's inside of this EP, and I hope that people find it.
Oh, you can feel it. You can really feel it. I love it. I can't stop listening to it.
Oh, that means
Genuinely.
the world to
Seriously.
me. We're ready for the lip sync to Dancer, okay?
Oh my God, yes. That would be, ooh. Yeah, next step. Blow up.
Dance until you die. I want to see blood come down from somebody's head.
Call it Carrie,
On the
honey.
bridge, yes. I want to see a hair hanging act to that.
I've had this idea to do a hair hanging act where it's the whole big buildup. And then, you know, I take a step off and then I get lifted and then I just scream bloody murder the entire time.
I love that. You should do that in place of the lyrics to Dance.
We've been looking for the right track for it. We'll have it at House of Yes next week.
Yes.
Okay. At the show, you talked about how you were afraid to talk about this, but you have realized that you should be sharing this. You have found love. You have found joy. And you mentioned earlier that was the inspiration for Pinup Boy. Can you talk more about your romance?
Yes, I can. I'm crying because I love her so much.
Slay.
Yeah, I've always prioritized love, and love is like, you know, as we were talking about how we would be so lucky to have sex with Dan Savage because it would be a download of just like iconic information. It would be educational.
Yeah, a great load.
Yeah, a great load, a great download. Like put it on a disc, floppy disk. Hello. Anyway,
put it on my hard drive, honey.
I'm grateful for all the places I've been in love, and every single relationship I've ever had has like taught me so much, and I really prioritize love and sex in my life. But meeting the person that I'm so in love with, her name is Jules. Jules. She's a real gem of a human. And she's also a star, and her show in Fire Country premieres tonight. She's iconic. Go watch her. But anyway, I found love with her in the opposite way that I thought too. I think the streets got hold of my name, and people were saying, Cat Cunning fucks. And that is true. I do.
It's true.
I'm really good at it.
True.
But I did come to a point where I was like, I'm feeling a little bit like this is like performance art, or this is like not the whole part of me, or it's a fun exchange, or it's a salsa dance, or it's like, you know, I'm like a dog and I want to smell a tree. And it was sort of predecessing who I am as a person in my relationships. I was not leaving a lot of room for vulnerability in a relationship at this point. And there's a funny story about meeting Jules where she asked around, like, who is this person? Because we matched on Raya here in New York while I was here performing Pride.
Slay.
And so she asked around, like, who's this person? Because I was just like, hey, you want to meet tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I have no finesse. I'm
no,
like,
I
not
think
a
that's fine.
gentleman
I mean,
on
it's just cut to the fucking point.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to.
You know?
I don't want to write a bunch of prose back and forth that then we're both intimidated to uphold once we meet.
When you're working online, like, it's just marketing. So the best thing to do is just to cut it out quickly. Like, if you're attracted, go. Otherwise, your subconscious is going to create, like, an image of this person, and they might not match, and it gets all weird.
It's horrible.
Discombobulated.
Just meet low stakes.
Go,
if it goes great, it goes great.
Talk later.
Exactly.
That's what I say. 20 questions after you come.
Yeah, and write the sext afterwards. If you write me a long, beautiful sext, I'm like, I know too much about what you want. How am I going to provide it It's just like, it's no good. Nobody needs that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I said, here's my phone number, let's meet. And she said, let's have a lunch date, because she heard from so many people that I fuck. So she was like, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this person. Like, are they just like a sex god? Like, what? Are they going to be super forward? And then, so we got to this lunch date, and I was surprisingly wholesome, as you viewers at home are probably receiving from me. It's pretty charming guy and really sweet, you know? And she was just like taken aback that I was sweet. And I was taken aback that she was so sweet, just because she's beyond the sweetest person I've ever met in my life.
Tasting?
Tasting. She tastes sweet. But I don't like sweet, so she's also a bit savory. You
Okay,
understand?
slay.
Of course. She's got everything I like. But anyway, we fell in love the opposite way that I've ever done it before. I didn't kiss her at the end of the date. We didn't have sex for a little while. And things just really, they snuck up on me, and she changed my life forever. I love her so much.
Added a little bit of anticipation.
Yeah, but also like, I don't know. I was kind of heartbroken. I was a little sick of people misunderstanding me. I was like, we'll see, whatever. I don't know. And then I was just wowie zowied.
Wowie zowied.
Yeah.
Also, I love the way you said it. It's just
I mean it with my
wowie
whole heart.
zowied.
I was wowie zowied. She took my breath away.
Slay.
Yeah, but good people are out there, and you deserve to be loved fully is the point.
Yeah. God damn it.
You know?
Yeah.
God damn it, don't settle for anything less.
Exactly. Love who you want to love.
Love who you want to love.
Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Could you imagine yourself having a kid with a partner in the future?
Yeah, for like a week, just to see how cute it is.
Like you borrow a godchild or something?
Yeah, no, what I want is to see my genes mixed with my sexy partner. That's what I want. That's all I want.
Oh, okay. So you want that, but only for a week.
Yeah, I just want to be like, oh my God, look at that. You know?
Slay.
So no, I don't.
There's going to be an AI computer program that's going to give you that
Absolutely.
fantasy at some point.
But also then I'm like, I don't even care. I'm grateful that I can't mix my genes with my partner because that would be a huge motivator to have children. And I think that's extremely narcissistic, vain, and the wrong reason to do it. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. You should have a kid because you want the kid to have a life.
Yeah.
And I want to have my life. And I want to work on this life for the people that are here. There's so many people here.
Yeah.
I want us to have the best life right now for us.
Yeah. Live in the present, honey.
Live in the present, honey,
Live in
because
the
those
present.
kids, they might not even like you.
Live your goddamn dream. Make them happen.
We're here. We're here. We're queer. There's so much to do.
Yeah, and we're queer for a reason.
Yeah.
Like it's so we can focus more on
this.
On
this
this
takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
okay,
it does.
this
Building
was
a life
easy, to be
like
honest.
this.
This was here for me,
it sprouted right out.
Yeah.
I also don't want children. I am a gunkle, and I
I'm
have
a gunkle
godchildren. Being a gunkle is the
It's
fucking
the
best.
absolute best. I love kids.
It's-
I just don't necessarily need to bring you guys any more of them. There's a lot of great kids here, you know?
This might sound shady. It's going to sound shady. I have met several parents who I feel they became parents and then they put all their dreams on their children. And so I feel like some people become parents and then they just give up.
Yeah.
They're just like, well, that's it. I couldn't make it happen
Which is
at
like-
the timeline that I wanted it to happen. So now it's up to you.
Yeah.
Not even accepting that person's going to be a real person.
And have their own desires and thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
Plus, I know I would do that. There's so much that I want that if I prioritize having a kid right now, I'd be
a
like,
stage mom.
I wouldn't be a stage mom. I would be like, why am I doing all of this? I'm exhausted. I would just be so exhausted. And I'd be like, can you figure out how to do some of this for yourself? I got other stuff to do. Like, I'm a tired guy already. I'm elated sometimes and sleepy sometimes. And I want the time to sleep in every once in a while. And I want the time to be, I have a cat. She needs a lot. And I love what she needs. I love giving it to her. I light up when I meet other people's cats. You know, Julieta, shout out Julieta!
Shout out to Julieta,
Anyway,
friend
you
of the
get
pod.
it. Gay parents choosing not to be parents that's the butt.
Someday I'll have a dog.
Yeah,
Someday.
But that's a huge responsibility.
Huge, especially.
So many walks. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Touching shit? No.
Oh my God, I can't wait to have a Great Dane.
I mean, it would be really visually thrilling, but
I know, aesthetically, me with a Great Dane, hilarious.
there's so many dogs I want aesthetically.
Okay, cat cutting. This
Yeah.
is the V spot, right?
Oh, yes.
So we want to know, what is hitting your spot right now? What is on the front of your mind? What is taking up space? What's something you love? What is something you're dancing through?
Dancing through.
What's going on?
I hate to tell you, I don't have like a cool, like I'm learning about the ocean answer. I'm just really excited about all my movies. I have so many movies coming out.
You have so many movies coming out.
Yeah.
List them. Tell us.
I'm going to tell you because here's the thing. What I'm going to say about it too is like I know I should be interesting and I should have hobbies, but like my work is my hobby.
But your work's really fun and
love
interesting.
it. Yeah. I'm sorry if that's not relatable. I'm not cooking muffins. Okay.
No, honey.
I'm reading script.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Okay, I'll tell you about the movies. They're good, and you should watch all of them. One Big Happy Family is an amazing family comedy that I get to be like a chaotic hipster in.
Slay.
Yeah, I say things like, I don't believe DNA is real.
What a stretch.
Yeah. What a stretch, right? And then On Swift Horses is an iconic queer period piece with Jake Elordi and Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yeah.
I play Gail. She's fabulous. She's living her best life.
Yeah.
American Hostage is coming up. What else did I do? Mother Wolf is iconic. I shot that upstate in New York with Melissa Leo. Oscar winner. Let's go. There's another one. Oh, Star People, my first feature lead. That was incredible. I play somebody
about the alien sighting.
Yes, it's giving Jodie Foster. I got
In
the
Contact?
chance to be like, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. I got the chance to be really like introverted and obsessed with something and costumeless, if you will. It's like probably the most me I've ever appeared on screen.
Stripped down raw.
Stripped down raw, cargo shorts, dykey.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiking boots.
Yeah.
Stars. Me and the stars, baby.
The energy that I feel like all of your roles have, you're always that character.
That's going to help the other character dive into their queer side.
Oh, I hope that's what you're getting from me. Even if it's not written, that's always what I'm trying
Yeah, that's
to
always
get.
what it is.
And the gay agenda is real, and I'm in pursuit of it with everything I do. I'm pursuing the gay agenda.
Thank you. Thank you for pushing the agenda forward.
Absolutely.
How can we support you on this push? Where can people find you?
You can find me on the internet at Cat Cunning everywhere. Everywhere. It's good branding, bitch. I bought the domain.
Good for you.
Yeah, in all these movies coming up, like see them, go to movie theaters when you can because it's like really hard to get a movie in a theater and they're dreamy and magical. Go to the live spaces to see the shows. Those were my two big shows of the year, celebrating Glassjaw. But after I'm done shooting American Hostage, my God, I sound rich and famous right now.
Yeah, you
don't
do.
I? I'm so busy.
You're busy.
Yeah, just find me online. Stay in touch.
Cat Cunning spelled with a K.
I'm going to try Substack because I think people want to know what I think. So find me there too. Cat Cunning spelled with a K. K-A-T.
Cunning. That's right. Yeah.
Cat like
and
a
you can
cumin.
stream Glassjaw everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And you should.
And
It's
if
a
you
bop.
feel like paying for music, you can just directly Venmo me.
That's right.
Cat Cunning.
Love you, Cat Cunning.
I love you so much. Thank you for taking the time to see me. I will love you forever.
Yes, I thank you.
Got a kiss on the mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been the V Spot. See, you're doing that thing where you send the character over the edge.
You guys, I think she's
I'm
gay.
gay.
Do you need one more clap?
And we're out.